Welcome, everyone, to today's session, Better Listener, Better Relationships. Let me start with a quick story. A friend of mine once shared that she had an important presentation at work, and after spending hours preparing, she felt confident. However, during the meeting, she noticed her manager was checking emails and looking distracted. She later told me, "It didn't matter what I said. I felt like no one cared." This session is about avoiding moments like that. Let's explore how being a good listener can make a real difference in our relationships. Today, Wheel 1. Understand why good listening is essential. 2. Learn 4 strategies to improve your listening skills. 3. Discover ways to avoid judgment in conversations. 4. Apply active listening to strengthen personal and professional relationships. By the end of this session, you'll have actionable steps to help you build stronger connections. Have you ever had a conversation where someone said, "Are you even listening?" Here's the thing. Hearing is passive. It just happens. Listening, on the other hand, is active. It's about engaging with the speaker and understanding their message. For example, think of a customer service call. You've likely experienced someone who just reads a script versus someone who listens to your concerns and provides thoughtful solutions. Which one leaves you feeling better? Imagine a scenario. A manager listens intently as their employee shares an idea. By showing respect and understanding, the manager not only gains a clearer perspective, but also strengthens their relationship with that employee. When you listen well, you earn respect, gain clarity, become more approachable, foster deeper connections. Think about someone in your life who's a great listener. How do they make you feel? Likely respected, valued, and understood. Listening isn't just a nice-to-have skill. It's a competitive advantage. Let me share a real-world example. A sales team at a tech company started actively listening to their clients rather than pushing products. They asked questions like, "What's the biggest challenge your team faces?" This shift led to a 30% increase in sales within 6 months because clients felt heard and valued. In the workplace, listening leads to higher customer satisfaction, improved team morale, better decision-making as diverse perspectives are considered. Let's take a moment for self-reflection. 1. What's your biggest challenge when listening? 2. Is there someone in your life you find hard to listen to? Why might that be? 3. Have you ever been called out for not paying attention? For example, I once had a colleague who struggled to focus during meetings because they were always multitasking. They decided to start leaving their phone in another room during conversations. It made a huge difference in how others perceived them. Here are some strategies to improve your listening skills. 1. Be fully present. Imagine having coffee with a friend who's constantly looking at their phone. Frustrating, right? Now flip the script. Put your phone away and give them your full attention. 2. Avoid multitasking. Multitasking isn't listening. If you're writing emails during a conversation, you're not fully engaged. 3. Show curiosity. Ask follow-up questions like, "Can you explain that further?" It shows you care about their perspective. I once heard about a manager who dismissed an employee's concerns as not a big deal. That employee felt undervalued and eventually left the company. Non-judgmental listening involves genuineness. Be real in your responses. Empathy. Try to understand their perspective. Acceptance. Acknowledge their feelings without criticism. If someone shares they're upset about something you might find trivial, validate their experience by saying, "I can see how that would be frustrating." Active listening is a skill that takes practice. For example, Let's say your partner mentions they had a stressful day at work. Instead of saying, "That's too bad," you could respond, "That sounds tough. What happened?" This small change shows you're engaged and supportive. Use techniques like verbal affirmations. "I understand." "Tell me more." Reflecting back. "So what you're saying is..." Paying attention to body language. Are their words and posture aligned? Here's how active listening plays out in different contexts. 1. Personal relationships. Picture a friend sharing a problem. Instead of offering advice immediately, you listen, reflect, and ask questions. They'll feel heard and supported. 2. Workplace communication. A team member might struggle to explain a problem. Active listening helps uncover the issue and shows you're invested in finding a solution. 3. Parenting. Sometimes children don't have the words to express themselves. Listening closely, even to their silence, can help you understand their needs. Listening is a powerful tool that can transform your relationships. By practicing intentional listening, you can build stronger personal connections, improve workplace dynamics, create an environment where people feel valued and understood. Remember, listening isn't just a skill, it's a gift you give to others. Thank you for joining today's session. As a takeaway, I encourage you to practice one active listening technique today. Maybe it's putting down your phone during dinner or asking a coworker a thoughtful question. Small changes in how we listen can lead to big improvements in our relationships.